Hi everyone, this is Kyle coming to you from the Outer Haven, and we have a really cool demo to show you today. If you like isometric RPGs with a heavy focus on narrative, Sovereign Syndicate is one for you. In the demo, we get to play as Atticus Daley. He is this dapper looking minotaur fellow right here on the corner. And as we start the demo, we get to pick our focus, basically. This game runs on a tarot card chant system, which we'll kind of get into that a little bit later. But as of right now, we're going to go ahead and pick our starting focus. And as somebody who likes to talk their way out of any situation, I'm going to go with the Hermit here. Because as you can see, I get +8 to my wit, +5 self-discipline, +2 to animal instinct, and +5 to persuasion. So that sounds pretty exciting for someone like me. Sovereign Syndicate is a game much like Disco Elysium, and it is set in Victorian-era London with a steampunk fantasy twist. As you can see, the dialogue works a lot like Disco Elysium. He's got different personalities all speaking to him. And as you'll notice right here, Constitution, Animal Instinct, this basically will decide what you're going to get when you pick a dialogue option. So we're going to try to go with Constitution here, and we'll do a tarot card draw. Looks like I passed that one. Obviously, you don't take alcohol from strange men that you've never met. One cool detail about this is, given the time that it's set in, if you don't understand like some of the lingo they're speaking, you can hover over words like these, and it will tell you what it means. So, finery obviously means clothing, especially when well made. I don't think he's a friend. Alright, we'll go ahead and pick another one. Let's go with Spryness. Now, if you notice, it says I got +1 to blood, and that plays into this down here, where you'll see Spryness, self-discipline, animal instinct, and wit. As you pick those options, they will slowly grow, and you can level them up, which is one cool thing that separates it from games like Disco Elysium or Game Deck or anything like that if you've played one recently. I'm not quite sure who the old crone is, but it's a part of his personality, apparently. And they don't get along very well. This is my sword, so we gotta make sure we bring this with us. Now, in this demo, there's actually 2 paths that you can take. One is completely different than the other. Let's see what's in the bottles really quick. Alright, and back to what I was saying. There are 2 paths in this demo, and one is completely different than the other. If you'll see, there's this little gate right here that when you go and look at it, you can actually pick the lock or just try to break it off the hinges. And you can access the warehouse that it's connected to. I don't know if you guys see this here. It says task started, the case of the courtesan killer. That's actually related to another hero that you'll get to play as in the game, and her name is Clara. She's a corsair, apparently, but she doesn't make an appearance in this demo. But back to this locked gate here again. You get the option to pick this off if you want, but we're going to choose the straightforward route, and we're going to follow that strange man that woke us up and offered us, you know, booze, because that just seems like the smart thing to do. While, of course, investigating everything that we can find here. We'll actually go and play with the tarot card system a little bit more before we follow that guy. We'll go to this lovely herring basket that's just sitting out here in the open. Let's see what happens when we open it. If you guys look up at the top there, it kind of shows you what you have in self-discipline and other things like that. And there's also a spot with a question mark that is for the card that you're going to draw. And we'll go ahead and draw one real quick. So as of right now, it's 15 plus question mark. Let's see if we can pass this. I don't know if I can. So looks like I did. That flashed green. Now it's up here. I have 28. And we'll try it again. This will probably end badly because it's 29% chance, and my self-discipline is only at 15. So I'm going to need another great card like I just drew. Wow. I got 100 on that one. I didn't think that was going to happen. Okay, cool. The first time I tried that, my character dug in and failed, and then got very, 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 very sick. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is the tarot card draw system. It relies on both skill points and a luck system, basically. Unlike Disco Elysium, where you have like a dice roll plus your skills. And the tarot cards can range from anywhere. Like you just saw that I drawed the world, and it gave me 100 points. You can draw the Fool, and that will give you 0 points. And you can draw anything in between there. So it's an interesting system, to say the least. I like it a lot, actually. As you can see, I'm picking up all these lovely side quests here, but unfortunately within the demo, you don't really get a chance to do any of them. So, but for the sake of the demo, you can see how I'm interacting with the world. I'm just going to play around here for just a second. See if there's anything else we can find, like these gears and cogs over here. And that'll actually appear in here. So you can see I got some alcohol, I got my sword, and I've got some money and some gears. I'll check out this gate just to give you guys another peek at the fantasy element here. This is a military grade reinforced with barbed wire. The sign reads Werewolf Containment Zone in luminescent paint. Electric bolts arc between the fence posts. The smoky ozone scent flooding your nostrils. Let's see if I can pass this. It's gonna be horrible if I draw the Fool. Just enough. I wonder if I can find the switch box, because I haven't tried that last time. Let's see. Oh, there's a switch box. So this isn't looking great. I've only got 10. I need 10 more. So let's see. Left. Whoa! I am having an excellent amount of luck this time around. Alright, let's see. Try it one more time. We'll go with left again. 7 of Wands. Gives me 25. Looks like you can't take out the fence in the demo, but that is really cool to know. There's some more gears and cogs, so we'll grab those real quick. Proceed on to the masked man who is right down here waiting for me ever so patiently. For a guy who said he was keeping an eye on me earlier and had to show me his pistol, he walked way too far away. Let's not risk that. We'll go with this one. Fun fact, if you try to do that skill check, you will actually fail. You are not supposed to pass that in the demo. I can only assume that you probably take down the man in the mask here. So I'm actually really excited to see that in the final version. But I spoke to a developer about that whole skill check, and he said that you fail it on purpose just to progress this part of the story. So, dang it. You see, as you see here, it said I lost 5 nerve. You can find that down here, actually, where there is vigor and nerve. And those tie into how you obviously pass some skill checks, not all of them. Let's see if we can pass this one. 6 of Wands gives me 24. Actually surprised I haven't leveled up yet. Just to give you guys an example of how that works. We'll go with Wit on the next one just to go ahead and get that level up. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's this little room right here which we're going to go into because in this game, people react to your appearance, gender, and choices that you've made. So Atticus is a very dapper Minotaur, but Minotaurs don't get along with Centaurs in this universe. So we're going to go into this changing room and we're going to try to blend in just a little bit. Got a 70% chance. Let's hope I pass it. 21. And with that, that'll actually help us avoid any confrontation with this guy up here. Go ahead and take a bath real quick, because that will actually restore some of our health down here. And give us some blood, apparently. So good. Still a little far away from that level, though. It's a very lovely bar. Let's check it out. Let's see, what do we need to get closer to a level? Self-discipline. We'll go with self-discipline. That gives us a level, so we'll go into this just to kind of show you guys what it's like when you level up. Which, if you guys need to know about your characters, there's a lovely little self-reflection window down here. As you can see, Atticus is a male minotaur who's a magician, commoner, and he's poor. So he is quick-tempered, controlled by an animalistic nature, claims he hears the voice of an old woman that explains the existence of the old crown. Poor hygiene, characteristic of his common station, fancies himself a magician, performing illusions for the bulk of his meager earnings, which I don't know if you guys noticed that, but we just changed ourselves into a more human acceptable form so we don't beef with this centaur here. And he's poor in wealth and unlikely to rise to any important standing, which that just feels mean. Which every time you level up, you get to choose one of these new cards here to increase it. You get to choose a major tarot card, but for this one, I think we're going to go with mechanisms. Yeah, probably not mechanisms. We'll do... We'll do wit. That'll bring us up to 19 on our wit. The Lotus is a lovely high-end opium den in London's East Docklands that Atticus has been known to frequent. I don't know if you guys noticed his lovely character model here, but he looks very bent out of shape and very uncomfortable. So... Didn't know what a Prince Nez was, but apparently it's eyeglasses that are clipped to your nose. All right, now we're going to the back. Which I don't know if you noticed this little lovely guy right here, but that is one of the playable characters in the game. His name is Otto. See if I can get another level out of here. I got spryness, self-discipline. We'll go with spryness. Spryness has a point. See what we can look around here. There's an incense pot up there, and there's this. That just gave us a little bit of background information on this sunken area here, but let's see what the incense pot does. Same thing, alright. There's nothing in there we can look at. It's on the bookshelf. There's probably not, but we're going to try it anyway. Let's hope we can get a good draw. We probably will not. I got the fool. Seems right in this case. And let's talk to this dwarf automaton here. Yep, Otto the Automaton. He is one of the other playable characters in the game, as I said earlier, but you don't really get to meet him too much or learn much about him so far, other than the fact that he fights in the pits, I guess is what they call them. Yep, he is a part of the fighting pits and the back streets of London's East Docklands. Which I believe that's one of the reasons why he tries to break away and becomes a playable protagonist in the game. We leveled that up, so we'll go into Spryness real quick just to show you guys again. The trade actually sounds pretty interesting, so we'll grab it just to showcase another thing that you can do. You guys can see I'm in my tarot card section here. We can bind cards to different parts of the deck, so we'll just go ahead and slap the chariot down in the red. I could sell those gears that I picked up on the streets to Eddie as well. This here is actually the end of this path. The man in the mask wants something from Atticus, and it's not really revealed. But he does try to get Atticus to do some fun opium. So ooh, midnight oil opium. Just to draw this out a little bit longer, we're going to go in here and level up. White Wendellation. Ooh, it is the artisan brand of opium. We'll be a little blunt with him here. Ask him why he's playing games with us. Apparently this guy works for the Queen. They have a lot of different names for opium in this game. I didn't realize that was a thing. I'm liking this Animal Instinct one. This is the Lotus, not a bunko parlor. All right, we're going to take the dream dose because why would we want to die for? But as I said, this is the end of the demo. I wish this was a little bit longer, at least this path, because this is when I start getting interested, because I would love to know more about Atticus. But it looks like we'll have to wait for the final release to find out. But as I said, the demo is out now on Steam. You can go and download it on your PC. There's a whole second path to check out. If you guys are interested, you can download it, rip that door off the hinges, and go check out that warehouse. Sovereign Syndicate is aiming for release in Q4 2023, and it will be releasing on PC, PS5, and the Xbox Series consoles. I myself already have thrown this game down on my Steam wishlist because I'm looking forward to more of Atticus's adventures, and I would really love to see what the other two heroes bring to the table. But finally, I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you'd like to know more about how I feel about Sovereign Syndicate, you can check out my hands-on impressions at theouterhaven.net. And as always, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more premium gaming content. We would really appreciate it, and follow us on our socials. But other than that, thank you guys again, and I'm looking forward to next time.